would you ever move to America?
Oh, no, never. You don't have, like, free speech.
Brit here, and I've got to say something about this. I've travelled America now for over 3 years, and I fell in love with it entirely. But this is very ironic. The irony is, people in the UK right now are getting sent to jail for comments they've typed out online. I'm not joking. And I can almost guarantee every single Brit in that video hasn't even been to America. And if they have, they haven't even explored America. They just landed in Disneyland, had a few days there and gone home. And they think they've explored America. I've been travelling America now for over 3 years and I haven't even scratched the surface. That video right there is opinions of people who are following a narrative from the media, not from themselves. See it through your own eyes, experience it for yourself, and you will see. You will change your mind completely. And I'm still laughing about the irony of the freedom of speech when we've got people sat in jail cells for comments they've made online. What?
Corsica, one of the most beautiful places in Europe, and people always ask me the same question. Why would you ever want to leave this to go to America? The truth is, I didn't leave because I wanted to escape Corsica. I left because I wanted to grow as a person. And like coming to the US gave me the opportunity to study, play soccer at a high level, which was a dream of mine. But there was something else. I think I've always been fascinated by America, people that want to succeed, that have ambitions. And I really wanted to experience this for myself. And you know, Corsica will always be home. It's my little paradise, right? But I think when you're young, going to another country is the best way to learn who you can become. And that's exactly why I came to America.
I went to Texas for my exchange semester, and whenever I told people that I was going to go to Texas, I always got the same response. Are you sure you want to go to Texas? People are probably carrying their guns everywhere. They're probably running around with a gun 24/7, waving it in your face. And number two, people are probably very ignorant, closed-minded. They've never left the country, probably. They're stupid. I feel like those are stereotypes that a lot of Europeans have about Americans, but I feel like it's even worse when it comes to Americans from the South. People were very taken aback when I said I was going to go to Texas. And I went in with an open mind. I was looking forward to it because previously I had visited the East Coast and I thought, oh my God, that's a totally different experience. I can't wait to experience the South and what it's really like. Went in with an open mind and I was totally blown away. I love Texas. I met my now fiance and I keep going back to Texas to visit him. I always get the same responses whenever I tell people that my fiance is from Texas and that I'm probably, hopefully, gonna move over there next year and that I keep going there to visit. I always get the same stereotypes. And to be honest, I just had a completely different experience. I went to medium-sized cities in Texas. I went to big cities in Texas. I went to very small towns in Texas. So whenever I talk to people, they're very, very open-minded. They are curious to learn about Europe, to learn about Germany, because I am from Germany specifically. They just want to have a conversation. They're interested to learn more. They're not closed-minded at all. Sometimes people do ask interesting questions that they should probably know if they know basic geography. But honestly, they're always interested to learn, and it's not that big of a deal to me to explain to them some things about my country or about Europe. And I always think it's so sad when people judge Americans for not leaving their country. In Europe, you can hop on a train, you can go on a plane, and you can be in another country within an hour.
Many people are surprised to see Europeans changing their views about the United States. After experiencing the country firsthand, some are seeing America in a more positive light. Instead of relying on stereotypes, they are discovering the people, culture, and opportunities for themselves, and that's encouraging more to visit.
America has no culture.
Jazz.
What?
Blues.
But what about
Rock and roll, hip-hop, country.
You can't just list genres of music.
Westerns. Hollywood as a whole.
Okay, outside entertainment. Jeans. What?
You're wearing Levi's right now.
But everyone wears jeans.
Exactly.
Okay, well, apart from several forms of popular music and forms of light entertainment and jeans, what else is America?
Fast food.
That's not culture.
You eat it.
Irrelevant.
Right. What do you think culture is then?
History, tradition, something old.
So if it's old, it's culture.
Yeah. So what if I said there are hundreds of indigenous cultures in the US with histories going back thousands of years? Yeah, but I'm talking about the modern US. So jazz, blues, rock and roll, hip hop, country. Yeah, but shopping malls, drive-thrus, the credit card, baseball, basketball, skateboarding, streetwear. It's also...
Aha. Folks, this gentleman brings some humor, but he also points out something interesting. Many Europeans seem to be changing their views after actually visiting America. They are discovering that the people, culture, and everyday life are different from what they expected. For some, the experience has completely changed their opinion of the US.
So if you don't know, I moved from London to New York on a secondment a year and a half ago, and it just got approved today that my secondment has ended, and I am now a permanent US employee, which is kind of crazy. So in a nutshell, I'm basically not moving back to the UK. Like, you know, next steps is permanent residency, maybe citizenship. I'm not too fast in that because I have a British passport, whatever, but it's kind of surreal how quickly things have moved in 2 years for me. Like, literally 2 years ago, I did a presentation, and that one presentation has caused all of this change in my life. That's insane. And if you know me, I know how I've been moving in New York. Been moving correctly still. Like, been working on a lot of great things, been building a lot of great things, making a lot of moves. And it's just surreal to me how quickly your life can change in a short time span. So there's no real point of this video. I'm just like in awe of how I've moved. I'm grateful, and yeah, like it's onwards and upwards from here still. Like, so more money, more blessings, more life. Watch this space. Watch this space.
Folks, one thing is clear. Some Europeans are discovering that America offers opportunities and freedom they didn't expect. After experiencing the country firsthand, some say their old assumptions were wrong. For them, the US now feels like a place where they can pursue bigger goals and build a better future. What do you think about their change in perspective? Many people are surprised to see Europeans changing their views about the United States. After experiencing the country firsthand, some are seeing America in a more positive light. Instead of relying on stereotypes, they are discovering the people, culture, and opportunities for themselves, and that's encouraging more to visit. Aha! Folks, this gentleman brings some humor, but he also points out something interesting. Many Europeans seem to be changing their views after actually visiting America. They are discovering that the people, culture, and everyday life are different from what they expected. For some, the experience has completely changed their opinion of the US. Folks, one thing is clear. Some Europeans are discovering that America offers opportunities and freedom they didn't expect. After experiencing the country firsthand, some say their old assumptions were wrong. For them, the US now feels like a place where they can pursue bigger goals and build a better future. What do you think about their change in perspective?